1, 2, 3, 4. 4-nitrobenzaldehyde, which will show iodoform test. Chemistry reduction for both aldehydes as well as ketones. So S will not give iodoform test because there is no CH3CO group. So these groups can give Fehling's test. Don't miss this most asked PYQ from aldehydes and ketones. Hello students, let us start. JEE Main 2024, 29 January shift 1. See the question, first question. From the compounds given below, the number of compounds which give positive Fehling's test is. And we know, according to criteria, aldehydes gives Fehling test and benzaldehyde will not give Fehling's test. So here once observe it, it is benzaldehyde, acetaldehyde, it is given, acetone which is a ketone. So here it is a ketone, acetophenone that is aceto group as well as here phenyl group, acetophenone C6H5. Methanol which is formaldehyde, 4-nitrobenzaldehyde. So here it is 4-nitrobenzaldehyde and followed by cyclohexane carbaldehyde. So cyclic, here it is carbaldehyde CHO. So among these, we know here benzaldehyde, aromatic aldehydes will not give any test. So here which will give test? Aldehydes only, aldehydes gives Fehling's test. So CH3CHO, one it is methanol, that is aldehyde, as well as cyclohexane carbaldehyde. So these three gives Fehling's test. Fehling's test only used to identify aldehydes from ketones. So hence option 4, that is 3 compounds, correct answer. Next, see here JEE Mains 2024 1st February shift 1, list 1, list 2 given. So here reagent based it is which are used to convert. So for example, here if you see, here there is CO group as well as overall ester group CH3CH25CHO. So here the whatever group here CO that is converted into CHO by its standard reaction Debal H. Here CO converted to CH2 by Clemmensen reduction, zinc amalgam concentrate HCl. We know the role. Only one such option here matching with that. So you can find here it is option 2. Similarly, if you go further, here there is aldehyde, when it is reacting with Grignard reagent, extra CH3 is added to it. Extra CH3 Grignard reagent. Similarly here, so in this case, what we are going to get? CH3CO, CH2CO, C2H5 converted into COH, remaining as it is. Ester group untouched. Ester group untouched. So same, only CO group converted into secondary alcohol, that is in presence of sodium borohydride, because sodium borohydride cannot reduce esters. So answer 2 is correct answer here. Next, JEE Main 2026, 23rd January shift 2. Iodoform test can differentiate between methanol as well as ethanol, CH3COOH, CH2COOH. And if you observe it, here we know, here iodoform test mainly given by the groups like CH3CO, methyl ketones, such groups should be present, or methyl CHOH. So we need to search for such groups which will show iodoform test. So here methanol, so methanol is CH3OH. Ethanol it is C2H5OH or CH3CH2OH. But here there is exception. Ethanol, first it is converted into CH3CHO, then it will give Fehling's test. Ethanol on oxidation gives acetaldehyde, then gives Fehling's test. So ethanol we can distinguish by using methanol, but methanol cannot give, but ethanol can give, because upon oxidation of ethanol it gives acetaldehyde, which gives test with Fehling's test. Next, acetic acid and CH3CH2OH. Yes, here CH3CO present, even there is CH3CO here, but here there is no CH3CO. CH2CO we should not consider. CH3CO only we need to see. So CH3CO here given. So these two compounds, you can distinguish these two here. At the same time, cyclohexene, cyclohexanone. So cyclohexene, no such. Cyclohexanone, also not having any methyl ketone group. Diethyl ether not having any methyl ketone or any of these two groups. Pentane 3-one. So pentane 3-one, how we specify? Pentane 3-one, CH2. If we write like this, even here there is no CH3 CO. See which one we have to see. CH3CO group should be, but here CH2CO. We should look for CH3CO group only. So here you cannot distinguish. Then after that, diethyl ether done, then anisole as well as acetone. Anisole as well as acetone. You see here, anisole it is anisole OCH3. It is anisole. Acetone we know CH3CO CH3. So here there is group. So it will show the iodoform. Okay. So if you see that here one more thing, here CH3CO charge, it is carboxylic acid. Even though there is methyl ketone group, so carboxylic acid should not be connected to methyl group, so which will not give iodoform test. Iodoform test mainly for methyl ketone as well as methyl CHOH, but a carboxylic acid OH connected. Carboxylic acid will not give iodoform test. So based on that, A and E only answer for this. Next, the major product of the following reaction is, here we know whenever excess formaldehyde given, it is aldol condensation reaction, whenever excess formaldehyde given, all alpha hydrogens, how many alpha hydrogens here? All alpha hydrogens are converted into CH2OH. Okay, so here all alpha hydrogens are converted into CH2OH. Anyway, this group is converted into CH2OH. So here CH2OH, CH2OH, CH2OH. Here 2 alpha hydrogens converted into 2 CH2OH. This you have to remember, aldol condensation. Whenever excess HCHO given, all alpha hydrogens convert into CH2OH. So first option is correct. Next, JEE Mains 2025 question. Both acetaldehyde and acetone undergo which of the following reaction individually? Individually we need to find that separately both should give. Okay, for example, see here. Here I am taking acetaldehyde CH3 CHO and then acetone CH3 CO CH3. If you observe both, here see, iodoform reaction given by iodoform reaction CH3CO required. Here CH3CO, CH3CO both are present. So both will give the test iodoform reaction CH3CO as well as CH3CHO. Okay. Then Cannizzaro reaction given by aldehydes without any alpha hydrogens. Here one is ketone, one is aldehyde with alpha hydrogen, it will not show. Aldol condensation given by whichever are having alpha hydrogens. Okay, aldehydes are ketones with alpha hydrogens can undergo aldol condensation. Yes, it is, both can undergo. Next, tolerance test. Here tolerance test we know aldehydes, only aldehyde undergo this particular test, not both. Clemmensen reduction for both aldehydes as well as ketones, convert CO into CH2. So now according to given options, ACE is the correct answer. So 3 is correct answer. Next, JEE Mains 2026, 21st January shift 2. So list here given, again you have to match the following. Even previous PYQ series we discussed. If you did not watch previous chapter like alkyl halides, aryl halides PYQ series, once we go through that. H2PDBaSO4, which we can consider as Rosenmund's reduction. SnCl2HCl, Stephens reduction. CrO2Cl2, Itard's reduction. COHCl, Gatterman-Koch reduction. So according to this given, so A should be, first of all, A should be 2. How many such options here? 2. B should be Stephens reduction 4. So this should be correct. The remaining automatically matches. Okay. Next, number of molecules from below which cannot give iodoform reaction. Ethanol, isopropyl alcohol, different given. So here JEE Mains 2024 question. So once observe everyone here. Okay, see, which cannot give iodoform test. We know same condition. Here what we need to look for? CH3CHO, that is CO. This group should be at the same time CH3CHOH. This group should be. This group should be to show iodoform test. Yes, we discussed just now. Ethanol will show. Isopropyl alcohol. So isopropyl alcohol also shows because it is having CH3CHOH. Isopropyl alcohol is this one. Yes, among those we have one group. So isopropyl alcohol shows. Bromoacetone. So bromoacetone means acetic acid you can take here like CH3CO, like CH3 bromoacetone. Acetone we know CH3CH2Br. So it is bromoacetone. Even this compound can show iodoform test. Even this compound shows iodoform test. And 2-butanol. 2-butanol also shows iodoform test because this group is present. 2-butanone. 2-butanone also shows iodoform test. It is also having this one, this particular group. Then butanol, neither of these groups, so not even one group it is having. 2-pentanone. 2-pentanone as it shows. 3-pentanone, it will not show. Pentanol, it will not show. 3-pentanol, it will not show. So total how many compounds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here what they are asking, number of molecules from below which cannot give iodoform reaction. So which cannot give, we need to find, not which will give. So how many such which cannot give it here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So which cannot give, that is answer is 2 here, 4. Option 2. 2024, 31st January, shift 1, shift 2. So identify the name of the reaction. It is direct reaction. Just now we studied even match the following, most repeated question format, one of those. So it should be Gatterman-Koch reaction. Next, the compounds which give positive Fehling's test. Again see, Fehling's test, how many times questions asked? Fehling's test. So here we know positive Fehling's test, once we observe the reaction, you can see observe the reaction here once, everyone. So here which compounds give Fehling's test? We know aliphatic compounds, aliphatic aldehydes, even alpha hydroxy ketones. You specify alpha hydroxy ketones, and one more here, like reducing sugars like sucrose or fructose, reducing sugars. So see here, aliphatic aldehydes, alpha hydroxy ketones, reducing sugars like fructose. So these groups can give Fehling's test. So here you can see here now, what are those? C is, which is fructose. C, it is fructose, reducing sugars can give this test. It is aldehyde. And similarly here, it's not any aromatic aldehyde. Here there is CH2, CHO. It will show again. So which answer? According to given options, C, D, E, C, option 2 is correct answer. Next, JEE Mains 2025 question. It is intramolecular aldol condensation. Intramolecular aldol condensation. In intramolecular aldol condensation, what happens here? Here, whatever group we are taking here, C, whatever here, C, aldehyde group as well as ketone group, aldehyde group as well as ketone group. So here, overall what you will get, after addition, after intramolecular cyclization, here you will get cyclization occurs. So what we do here, first we will remove hydrogen from here, and this will attack here, ring formation observed. So according to this, first option is most suitable answer. Next, JEE Mains 2026, 28 January, shift 1. So here again you see here, given options here, identify correct statements from below. Q, R and S will precipitate with 2,4-DNP. So first of all, 2,4-DNP test given by aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes and ketones will give this particular test. So QRS will precipitate with 2,4-DNP. Q is aldehyde, R is ketone, S also ketone. Yes. Third statement. P and Q will give base, positive base test. P is having S double bond outside the ring, so it is having Q. There is no CC double bond C. There is no C double bond C. Inside benzene, 3 double bonds, but benzene aromaticity we cannot destroy. Which will not give any positive base test. Positive base test will give double bond C double bond C, C triple bond C outside the ring. Aromaticity we cannot disturb it. Q and R will give sooty flame. See here you can see Q can give sooty flame because the double unsaturated compounds which are having double bonds, after burning they produce smoky flame, that you can say black smoke. R will give smoky flame, even R also will give smoky flame. C also correct. And then see next, R and S will give yellow precipitate with I2NaOH. It is iodoform test. Just now we discussed. So here you can see iodoform test. So iodoform test, R it is, yes, CS3CO group present, yes, it shows iodoform test. And S also shows iodoform test. R and S, shows yellow precipitate with this. Q alone will deposit silver with tolerance reagent. Q here, yes, it is aldehyde group, even it can, see here, alone will deposit silver with tolerance reagent. Q alone, any other aldehydes here, only aldehydes will give tolerance reagent test. So here it's an aldehyde group, so it can react with silver mirror, does silver mirror test tolerance reagent, it will give deposit over. Okay, see here there is one more carbon here. Here there is one more carbon in this compound, so it is ketone it is. So when we see here, in this case there is no CH3CO group. If there is no CH3CO group, what we can see here, then D will not satisfy here. See, condition, compound is like this. So here iodoform test given only by R, not S, so it will not give iodoform test, hence answer should be ACE. ACE only here. So you can see option 4 is correct answer, ACE. So S will not give iodoform test because there is no CH3CO group. Okay, I hope all the questions clear to everyone. For more updates, follow the channel. If you did not watch previous PYQ series videos, watch it so that you will get more confidence about organic chemistry. Thank you everyone.